Hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you are lucky enough to be doing it too. I'm Bushka on Blitz. There we have my good mate Positive Waves. He drives a white van, and that's probably the reason why he keeps running into things in game. This is a replay from the recent North American server training rooms. We do a training room every week with patrons on different servers, and this was a great bit of giggle. This is Subs Replay Saturday, and these are the humans. Subs Replay Saturday today, Subs Replay Sunday tomorrow. You can see the big yak, the mighty yak, loves a bit of yak time. Shake My Head is over there in the SU-152 firing the rebalancing cannon, otherwise known as, there it goes, Shakey loves the heat, can't get enough of it. You're going to see a little bit of Shakey later on. We have an epic as F E50 game on Middleburg. We have a really good time in Patreon, and we do a lot of this stuff. I'm just commentating basically in Discord. We had about 20 people in this training room. It was a lot of giggle. There's Arcady Karov, otherwise known as Captain Duckbeard, Big Kisma Rockhammer, SPG Boy, and the Stinkmeister himself. Beaverbox, one of the comedians. There's a lot of comedians. Wild Lee Coyote getting on the angle there and getting absolutely wrecked on the corner of Fort Despair. This was a good match, this one actually. Went straight down to the wire. We only had a couple of tanks left at the end, and the Blues, being the sooks they are, Positive Waves, the white van machine, he knows about it. They've gone and capped in a training room. I don't know how they can hold their heads up in the air, but they certainly can. And it's a good tactic because it's forcing the Reds on the corner to come out and say, hello, boys. You can see there the Iron Serb is doing the business, and the Hun, he's streaking across towards the cap circle. The Reds on the corner, in the rocks, in a little bit of trouble and strife. Shake My Head. Look at the work he's doing here. Metal is between two 150mm guns and gets to choose basically who gets to kill him. And he says, that's Shake My Head. But not before he takes out Beaver Boxer. Then we're pushing up here. Stinky Fruit Roll Up. Shake My Head. 300mm of justice, love, and erotic tanking joy. They're rolling into the corner. The Reds are making a late push for B. It's 735 to 300 on the cap, and here comes the Iron Serb in the totally balanced IS-3 Defender. You might see a lot of premium ammunition going out the tubes here. GT Hawk taking out the white van man from the Irish Republic, doing the business. There he is at the back. Yakko Marks is in licorice all sorts. He's got so many people wanting to shoot him. It's just a bad day to be a big fat German tank. Yeah, there you go. Kisma Rockhammer doing the business. 3-on-4 now for the Reds, but look at that. The Blues, they're in strife, but they are not low on cap counts. They're the only ones with caps, and that means that they're going to win this one unless the Reds can knock off a tank very, very quickly. Here it comes. Oh, Kisma Rockhammer into the Duck Pirate. The Duck Pirate absolutely has to go down for Red to have any chance here. Hold on, AK. Just hold on, baby. Oh, Kisma, if he gets this shot, if he gets a high roll, no. He misses, and it's a win for the Reds. Win for the Blues, rather. That's kind of stuff that we're basically doing in training rooms for Patreon these days. We have voice chat. We have a dedicated voice chat channel. We have a dedicated chat channel. We have all kinds of things going on. But back to the subs replays. And they were all subs, so that was a fair dinkum replay. This is Slippy Sloth. This is a pretty solid replay all round. I've cut it in half because Slippy does a good job in the Object 140. He basically smashes all the guys on the flank on the left over here from the middle of the cap on Canyon, the cap area on Canyon, and he gets lots of good shots in. He's taking advantage of the flank shots here, as you would as a good little Object 140 driver. His heavies and that Object 263 over there have given him plenty of targets. But that's not why I like this replay. This replay is in fact excellent. Lots of damage, lots of good stuff going on. But what I really like about this replay is it showcases the stellinium nature of the Object 140. Slippy Sloth is doing the business from the flank, and that's all well and good. But what happens when it all goes a little bit pear-shaped and he moves over? Well, you're going to see that in a wee while. Here we go. He's up here, puts one into the Yag Tiger. Things are a little bit tougher now. We've moved forward to the, well, the vinegar strokes of the game. Look at that. Stalin's butt has won the day again. He's bounced one from the back door of that T-54 and gets one in to get the kill shot. Now, this pattern is going to charge him and miss. Thankfully for Slippy Slothy, that's fine. But if you look to his left here, he's about to see a very, very, very bad thing. Oh, dearie me. So he's on 42 hit points. You can see the Geo Wolf is not happy. He's screaming about the FE. FE. Anyway, whatever. Stalinium, but you've seen it once. You're going to see it again here in just a second. Slippy Sloth has fought well, but it looks like it's... Oh! Ooh! How would that pattern feel right about now? He literally just bounced off the arse of an Object 140. You don't see that every day. So that's a 42 hit point tank that is still alive and now doing the business. Now, he's missed that shot there. Luckily, he's all out of Stalin's guidance. There's no way he gets any more bounces here. Oh, let's have a track. Have a look at that. So he's bounced one off his butt, one off his track. Let's just get another bounce before we finish off this. There you go, have another bounce. He's bounced 3 kill shots on 42 hit points. Hats off, Slippy Sloth. You are this week's lucky winner. He did, however, do awesome, quite apart from that. You can see here in the game itself, 4,000 damage, Top Gun, and yeah, got the Spartan Award there, which is bouncing everything. This is a long overdue replay. This is the Bromwell and Sandor 94. Not Hodor, don't hold the door, it's Sandor. I'm a big fan of this tank. I really, really love it, and the skin looks awesome. He's playing on PC, so you're going to see some really nice graphics. I love how this skin looks. I love this map for this tank. One of the things I like to do is push up here to this little bush, take a shot at a few people as they come through, and wouldn't you know it, my mate Sandor94 is of the same opinion. He knows where the TDs like to go. Look at him lining up the brush. Everyone knows that nothing says TD like a big bit of brush, bit of bush. They love to camp the bush. Sandor is very, very unlucky here. No targets yet. He's been waiting a while, but he's been patient. And there you go. That MT25 was looking at the VK2801, who is running the lovely derp gun, and as such has come out sideways to coincide with his choice of weapon. If you're going to get a derp gun, why not play in a derpy fashion? And Eliza Perez, Eliza, alas, we knew you far too shortly. And there you go. Nice commentary there from Void Titan. Just letting Eliza know that just dying early isn't enough. You're also got to be called a noob. Well done, VK. MT25 up there. Nice work on the camo reset. He wants that shot, but he knows if he pulls out, he waits. It's a bit risky, but he's reset the camo now, and he's ready to go. It's 5 on 5. So right now, things are looking pretty even Stevens. Big move coming up on the right-hand side here. Now, this is a tad adventurous. The MT25 has seen a chance for a kill shot and decided, stuff it, I might die. Oh yeah, and he's running your rock. That will absolutely wreck you 9 times out of 10. Driving through 3 enemy tanks just to get a kill shot will nearly always result in you coming off rebalanced. And you can see here, our man Sandor is rolling forward. He's got plenty of targets, but he's not going to go frontally like that little MT20. Oh, look at this. He stops off to say hello to the KV-1S on the way. He doesn't get spotted and thinks, well, I'm not spotted. I'll throw another one, but spotted now. Here he comes around the door. Ooh, loves it. Guess who's going to be there? A TD who has his back to proceedings, which means he is literally not long for this earth. Really, really good job here. Well played. Absolutely thought it through and came the right direction. Instead of going straight on and frontally, he gets around behind this Churchill and the TD, the SU, and just lays waste. Solid game, and I really wanted to feature it because it showed the Bromwell and it showed how you don't come out sideways on this map. That little corner spot there has been the death of many a person who thought they could get an extra shot in and stayed out there for it and ended up tracked and dacked. The VK2801, very strong tank, but unfortunately he's going through a little bit of hit point scarcity at the moment, a little bit of hit point distress. Demon 3085 Demon. Oh, that reminds me. Her Mr. Oz, you have my profound apologies. It was your M6 replay I put in last time. You guys might know Her Mr. Oz. He is a champion bloke. He won a title in the shoulder a wonking competition. A hell of a player. and a wonderful human from the EU server. Now, our man in the Bromwell, Sandor, is moving on up here to the KV1S, the Rusky up the top, and he's saying, hey, Rudolph Nureyev, do you want to have a last waltz in Russia? And Rudolph says, happy days, I'm always up for a dance. Why don't you come around here, dance around me in that old Russian folk style. Here we go. I'll go around, and then I'll just kind of turn my turret a bit and watch you go around, only I'll be too slow to do it. There you go. Always fun to find a Russian heavy at the end of the game, sniping on the flank, so you can give him that lovely 1-2 uppercut while not really having to worry too much about dying. That was a great game from Sandor in the Bromwell. Bromwell is a great little tank. It's a wonderful looking skin, and it certainly performs like a Bobby Dazzler. If you're going to grind a credit rush at all, you can see there 56,000 credits, 3,140 damage, gets the Mastery Badge. Why don't you run us through the stats here, Sandor? Lovely work. And there, 23 shots, 22 hits, 21 penetrations. And don't we love it when you get 21 penetrations in a game? That generally means you've done a hell of a lot of damage. This is my good mate Shakey in the E50M. Now, you'll have to accept my apologies for the quality of the footage. We had to muck around with the codec and it kind of screwed it up, but there was the only way I could get it on the Apple Macintosh or get it on Final Cut Pro. Shakey's modded as hell. He loves the mods. His car's probably got those fluorescent lights underneath the drive wheels and stuff so that you can get all the kids looking at you as you go down the main drag with your fluffy dice on. You can see there he has the wonderful blue aiming reticle of, of Disco Justice. Gets a lovely dose of HE into that waffle tractor. The waffle tractor keen to see the 7-1 and moves forward, tries to get a shot on you again. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Has lost half his hit points to the Shakemeister, which is never a good thing, but that's all right. The Reds have 2 waffle tractors, so if they lose one, they've always got a spare in the bag. The Object 140 moves forward. That Sent 7-1 is playing a lovely spoilers game. He's going to get absolutely wrecked, but he's drawn a whole lot of tanks up for Shakey to shoot at, and that's another one of them, the Object 268. Going to miss out on this next shot just due to a little bit of gun depression. Oh, another couple of degrees would have had 2 taps on the Object 268. You can see the Object 704 on the red team has knocked off Dandy Warhol on the big boys, the green team, which is a bad, unfortunate turn of events because it's already put the greens 2 tanks down, which is not a place you want to be when you are in World of Tanks Blitz and you only have 3 tanks down. Yeah, and it's going to get a little bit salty up in here in a moment. You can see there we are definitely getting belted. 4 tanks down. Benjamin41 says, ha 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 ha, F you, to which the salty Jagdpanzer responds something along the lines of, you get wrecked, ha ha ha. Wonderful repartee there. A little bit of debating challenge. It's a lot like watching Parliament House when they're doing question time. There you go. And he's left that lovely gap between the B and the itch to make sure that the world can see exactly what he meant to say. So we're down by 3 tanks again here. But Shakey is fighting like a man possessed. Hello Boobies goes down to Shade Slayer 268. Hello Boobies. What a great name. Can we just stop for a second and talk about that name? I mean, how old do you reckon Hello Boobies is? 8? 10, 12, he's probably just got the dictionary. First 3 words he's looked up, a cock, boobies and sex. Fantastic stuff there, Hello Boobies. You made my Saturday afternoon. The boys have done a fantastic job here to draw this back, but they're in between the veritable rock and a hard place. And this is great. What Shakey does here, when you've got nothing left but bad decisions, do them with gusto, and that's exactly what he's done. Instead of waiting, he's just driven hard at that Object 140, so he's missed out on being shot from the back door by the Object 704, and now has a chance at securing the kill. His good mate Shade Slayer, though, not so lucky. Could we just point out how good the other name was? That was Samoan Ninja. I love the names in this game. Shakey says, sorry 704, I've got to get down to the cap where the world's saltiest Jagdpanzer E100 awaits. He's got a luncheon date and I cannot possibly keep him waiting. You know how salty he gets if he hasn't eaten his lunch. and it looks like he's hungry. He hasn't had any noise. Oh, big bounce by Shakey, but a miss from the Jagdpanzer E100. Shakey's going to squeeze in a snap as the Jag goes across, and that will more or less be called unacceptable by the Jagdpanzer E100 in no uncertain terms, and he's gonna tell off his own teammates for actually having the temerity to say anything. Yeah, here we go. Unleash Hell Maximus, yeah. And then if it doesn't work once in small letters, say it in bigger letters, because that'll really get them. And then now this is the best thing. He was sitting in the cap and capping while everything was fighting on the hill, and he's going to call the Object 704 out for being a lazy you-know-what. For, I don't know what the problem is there, but Shakey's going to move on. He's a consummate professional. He's not too worried about the hullabaloo that's occurring amongst the red team. Formerly such a united front, until the salty Jagdpanzer E100 got stuck in and started telling them all, here we go, he's back, he's not happy. Yes, there's more salt to be thrown here. The Object 704 is doing exactly, could I point out, is doing exactly what the Jagdpanzer just did. The Jagdpanzer sat in cap. The Object 704 is sitting in cap, and the Jagdpanzer is telling him off for doing exactly what he was just doing. You cannot beat this for ironical joy, love, and lust. Here comes Shakey. Just going to poke his nose up here and say, hey, I'll make it a fair fight. I'm over here. This is where I am. Come and hit me. Come and hit me, bro. Come and hit me. It doesn't get spotted, though, so fantastic. The Shake Meister says, no, not spotted. I can sneak over here and give you one to go on with, and that's exactly what he does. Absolutely fantastic. Resets cap. 1 minute 20 left. He doesn't really have the wherewithal to cap this. He just needs to tap him one more time, and there he is. Oh my God, he's oh my God! Oh my God, he's oh my God! Oh, Jagdpanzer E100, you are the funny. No, this Jag is making this video, really. But Shakey is playing superbly. He has had a fantastic run at the top. He's just snuck down here. Oh, that is a gorgeous little drive-by. Just another victim of the in-house drive-by. And Shake Meister, he's coming around the corner. When she comes, oh, look at this. Look at this. He's run out of heat, so he couldn't actually get the shot. Brutal. The Object just has to... No! Oh, Shakey, 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 Shakey. Very well done. Fantastic game. Had to be included with the level of comedy. We had great performances from Hello Boobies and the Samoan Ninja. We had the world's saltiest Jagdpanzer E100, and we had a superlative 5,729 game from Shakey to drag them across the line, Kolobonov and all. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We have the Subs Replay Sunday coming up tomorrow. Look forward to that. Hats off to everyone that keeps sending in the replays. bushkawonking@gmail is the time and the place if you want to get on the channel. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield.